Welcome to Share Inspirations, guys. Today we are planting Bareroot of Wisteria vine. Now, if you remember, about a few weeks ago I had posted a picture of what I was wanting to do with this wisteria vine. I wanted to create a shade from the sun, in the brutal Southern California sun that I get right outside my living room window. And I wanted to plant it in a place where it would not affect the house, like it wouldn't start growing on the house, and all the precautions that I read up online, I'm going to follow them. Instead of planting the roots in the ground, I'm going to plant them in this huge planter that I have. I'm going to keep it away from the house, away from all structures, and I'm going to train the vine on a pagoda. Now, I need to get this to go first before I start buying all these things to train it on. So let's get planting. Now, this is the Japanese variety of the Floribunda Wisteria. This is where I have all the roots. I got a total of 2, I believe, strong ones. And what I'm gonna do now, keeping in mind that what you see around here in this planter is just all annuals. Frost comes and they'll be gone, and this planter will just be dedicated to nothing but the wisteria, and that's kind of what I was going for. So that's keeping that in mind. So this is my Bareroot, and what I want to do is plant it up until this length, so it needs to go pretty deep. Now, for all those of you who are going to tell me how invasive this is, yes, I'm aware that it's very invasive. That's why I'm taking the precautions that I am. Not planting in a place where it will intrude with the house and all sorts of stuff. So here we have it. I think what I'm gonna do is get some more compost and around here. Now, I have also researched the American varieties, like the Kansas varieties of the wisteria, and I wasn't very impressed with what they had to offer. I was more after the native Japanese, Chinese, or whatever. Not necessarily, not that I don't want it to be, I would like it to be aggressive and invasive like it is, because that's what I kind of was after, the hardcore growth. And I am going to keep up on the fact that yes, it does grow very fast and hardcore and everything else. Those other ones, the Kansas variety and whatnot, they're not as aggressive. So, and also something that I have done a lot of research on is, if you plant these guys from seed, it takes about 15 years for them to flower. Now, with Bareroot, it takes anywhere from 3 to 5 years. I've seen a bunch of videos on YouTube where folks in Southern California were planting and actually had the same design that I'm after in about 3 years. And they actually had flowers, and this gentleman was planting a few, he had a Chinese wisteria as well as a Japanese one, and they had 2 different flowering times, and he's also in Southern California. So I was very inspired by that. I had always wanted something that would not create a nice little ambiance when you sit outside. And this was it, guys. This was us planting the Bareroot of Wisteria. I am going to go ahead and bring some more compost and put that on top. This plant is also a nitrogen fixer if you plant it out in the garden. Again, with the precautions, I didn't want it to grow in the ground and take over the rest of the stuff, so I'm growing it in this huge pot. And we'll see how they take root, and I will start planning around it instead of getting the pagoda first and then not ending up having the plant, or the plant dying or whatever, not, because you know, stuff like that happens in gardening. Well, thank you for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.